It's all God. It's all God. God alone. God alone.
All right, guys, I found it. The one I've been looking for since September the 10th. The Charlie Kirk election night video. I'm not going to interrupt much. If I do need to say something, I will pause it because I don't want to interrupt Charlie Kirk. My goal is to make it through without crying. Watch it to the end because Charlie gets pretty emotional after all the hard work he put in.
Or 3.
We have Jack Posobiec here as well. And Andrew, everybody, this is going to be a long night. This could end up being a 12-hour stream. We've taken a couple hours to kind of relax, recharge. I unsuccessfully tried to take a nap. Literally, my heart rate was too high. Just
If you're out there, you're sitting in line and you're upset, and the poll workers are giving you crap, and you want to get somewhere, and it's annoying. Just remember, there's a guy who couldn't be there today, and make sure that you're doing it with his name in your heart and tattooed on your mind that Corey Compatore died in this fight. And
we did a huge event in Pittsburgh at the campus. Great turnout, very weak counter-protesting. And if there was one tea leaf that I want to share with you guys, if we win tonight or win this week or win this month, one of the reasons why will be the lack of left-wing spirit. And we just did not see it on campuses, right? Right, Andrew? No. We did not see the spark. We didn't see the counter-protest energy. And that, if that manifests in voting or not, we'll see. I think it will, because if they didn't do it by mail, it's going to be hard to get those types of people in person. We have a little bit. We have some interesting data here. Again, anywhere we have data, I want to be clear: not hocus pocus, not voodoo, not vibes, not. Everywhere we have data throughout the day of party registration of who's turning out, it's very promising for us. Florida, we don't talk about Arizona, Nevada, and New Jersey. Now, hear me out here. New Jersey is interesting. No, Blake, you're gonna like this. Okay?
I'll believe it when I see it.
No. We're not gonna win New Jersey. Blake, don't be. It's interesting. There's a county called Morris County, New Jersey. We're talking about one county, and it is a sister county of Bucks. They perform very similarly to each other.
Yeah, it's basically a suburb of Philadelphia.
Exactly. Morris County, New Jersey, on mail went 50-50 Democrat-Republican. So basically, no Dem firewall. Biden carried this wealthy this suburb back in 2020 by 5 points. Republicans are doing better today by partisan voting by 16 points, by 16,000 votes. That's interesting to me.
That's super.
Also, let me just say, the exit poll that says 35% of all voters say democracy is their top issue, 35% of all MSNBC viewers say democracy is their top issue.
Yeah.
That is not a planet that we live on.
I saw that earlier, and I was like,
that is not a planet that we live on.
By the way,
okay, Indiana's going to close in 8 minutes, okay? Right. Correct? Indiana, you have 8 minutes left to vote, which is just crazy to think. By the way, the Indiana early returns are going to tell us a lot. It's going to tell us a lot because they have a governor's race and a lieutenant. My friend's about to become lieutenant governor, Micah Beckwith.
There you go.
So guys, we have time left on the clock. This last hour could make the whole difference in Pennsylvania. This last hour is the working class hour, right?
This is.
I want to say though that at Arizona State University, we might break even on day of voting at ASU. I mean, it is amazing what we're doing right now at ASU. It is really, really great. And I implore you, no matter what state you are in, if you have not yet voted, turn off this feed, get in your car, and go vote right now.
You can listen on your phone.
What is wrong with you if you haven't voted till now?
That's right. No, that's right. You can listen to it. I'm telling you right now, if you have not voted, go vote. And I want to hear your stories right now of how you got low propensity voters. This one right here, Charlie, I got 10 new Gen Z voters to vote in North Carolina for Donald J. Trump. That's amazing. This one right here, Charlie, Pima County, in addition to my vote, I was able to convince 3 suburban women to vote for Trump in Pima County. I'm honestly kind of shocked, but really, all it took was a simple text. Just want to let you know we're out here doing the work. Thanks for everything that you do. So, Charlie, I live in Litchfield Park, Arizona. We voted early. Took 3 more people to go vote today, pushing and prayed to the end. God bless you. Thank you so much. Vote in Wisconsin. Charlie, thanks for the coverage. I voted today after work in Wisconsin. Place was busy, but the workers doing a fantastic job. Don't sleep on Wisconsin, guys. Wisconsin might be the kicker tonight. Do we have it?
So we've got this. We have our blank map.
We can call Indiana for Trump.
I think we're going to call Indiana for Donald Trump.
All right.
Famous last words.
Sorry.
And by the way, watching the show, heard you talk about the amount of first-time voters in Wisconsin. Me and about 10 friends are all first-time voters for Trump. Again,
that's a lot, man.
Either someone on a Reddit feed is trying to troll the crap out of us. So we can comfortably say now that Indiana and Kentucky are in Trump's column. Well, I want to read some of this. First-time voter in southern Milwaukee, Charlie. I'm a 23-year-old who voted for Biden last election. On my way right now to vote for Donald Trump. Pretty amazing. Say one thing.
Yeah.
If Ann Seltzer was right, guys, listen to me. Indiana would be closer than people think. Indiana's going to be an interesting Iowa test beforehand. Again, I don't want to extrapolate too much right now, though, but NBC has an exit poll. Again, this could be confirmation bias. Who knows? But the exit poll is the following here in Pennsylvania. Favorability rating, Trump 47, Harris 46, in an NBC exit poll.
Let's
Guys, if you know any human being in Arizona, tell them to go vote. If you know any human being in Georgia, tell them to go vote. Anybody in North Carolina, tell them to go vote. Please, you have to go vote. Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, those 7 states, Nevada. By the way, Nevada has like 5 hours of voting left. 4.5 hours of voting left in Nevada.
By the way, Nevada's looking good.
Even if you don't know people in those states, just start calling people at random.
Just start messaging random.
Do they still have the yellow pages? Pull it out.
Do you know what's funny?
Turning Point Action.
This guy says, "Hey Charlie, I have buddies at Arizona State University doing a great job. They're all voting for Trump. They've been in line." Kentucky Real Votes are reporting Casey County. I do not know where Casey County is. Do you?
It's right in the middle of the state.
Okay. So again, this is just a little bit of a test. In 2020, in Casey County, voted 86 for Donald Trump, 86%. It is now 87% for Donald Trump. It is now redder than it was in 2020.
I'll be honest, my emotions were a little bit like this today. I get one piece, I'm trying not to ride the wave, but are you more optimistic or less optimistic? What are you looking for? What are the trouble spots? What are the floor is yours.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So I'm a little less optimistic maybe in Pennsylvania, but more optimistic in Wisconsin.
Yeah, the Amish could in Lancaster right now. I don't know if they're watching the stream. Do they do streaming?
They do not do streaming.
They don't do streaming.
Our following with the Amish is limited.
Wait.
I've spoken Amish country before. That's how I knew how to pronounce it.
We're going to get
thousands. And by the way, I think what's amazing about our program, Andrew, we're kind of the home of first-time voters here. This is like low prop city.
Well,
People
whatever
would think
we're
that
doing
we're
here.
we have Real America's Voice, which is high prop city, and then all of our social, which is kind of like low prop city, and we meet in the middle. By the way, if this race is determined by just a couple thousand votes here or there, this program would have really made a big impact. I mean, by the way, rural voters punch greater than their weight because they turn out at higher numbers.
Yep.
So they're able to disproportionately, for good reason, be able to participate. It's great.
I will sign books.
Someone says, Charlie, can you tell me the best time to handle my anxiety? Yes. During we wait. You guys should be praying out to Jesus and praying out to God that his mercy shine upon this land.
Amen.
You guys should be, if you're Catholic, say the rosary. If you're evangelical, pray how the Lord taught you. Say the Our Father. We can agree on that, right, Jack? And
Our Father.
We wouldn't disagree. What are you talking about?
I'm saying we can agree on the Our Father. The rosary thing I'm not totally on board for, but
I'll get you there, Charlie.
The Hail Marys.
Look, I've got my St. Michael rosary here.
Good for you. Did you do a rosary today?
I do a rosary every day.
We are 1 minute out, 30 seconds, guys, from, remind me one more time, Blake. South Carolina, Georgia, Florida. Yeah?
We've got South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Virginia.
Right now, I just want to go through. Right now, there is a human being running to get in line in Georgia. It's the $10 million man.
Florida
And it might
right?
be and it might be Herschel Walker. So watch out.
No, that's Georgia.
Listen to this.
He's running. It is now 7 o'clock Eastern, everybody. Polls are closed in South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. Scene there. Guys, polls are closed. Blake, I need you on all this stuff here.
Yep.
I need full data room. Danny, I need you crunching numbers. We are looking at Florida. We are looking at Georgia. Right now, initially, the returns in Indiana are positive enough to show that there is a rural surge happening across the country, that there is an uptick, there is no bleed for Trump. All that seltzer stuff is a bunch of rubbish and nonsense. The environment is better for us.
Keep watching, because this thing at the end, it's fantastic. I mean, Charlie Kirk gets emotional. He gets spiritual. And it's vintage Charlie Kirk. It's worth the watch. Just keep watching.
It was Biden 64.6, Trump 34.8. So like 3 points better. 3 points to 2.5 better. I'll do the math here on how many votes it's looking like as well.
I want to just say that right now what we're looking at in Florida, I don't want to say this is 2016 energy, but Blake, you agree. Florida can give us a little bit of a picture here, and Florida is roaring right now. Florida is on fire.
Heck yeah. I want to see Miami-Dade go red.
In order for us to have the night and the week and the month and the 4 years that we want to have, right? It goes night, week, month, 4 years. We had to have an amazing performance in Florida. This is the early vote, Blake. We are winning the early vote drop. the pre-canvassing early vote, we are winning. And by the way, that is that's without Collier County reporting. That's without any. By the way, half of Florida hasn't closed in their polls, just so you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, not half, just
not half.
Gatesland.
I'm sorry,
just Gatesland.
Yes, Panhandle, yeah.
Florida won.
About 1 million people there.
Florida won. But Florida is roaring so much, guys. There's an exit poll. Take this with a pound of salt. That this is an NBC exit poll, okay, of independent voters in Georgia. Trump 54%, Harris 43%.
Huge.
If that is half true, okay, if that is half true, I mean, Steve, if that's half true, buckle up, baby. I mean, if that is half true, meaning that if the delta is half of what they say it is. Email me, freedom@charliekirk.com. I just want to say, guys, I'm not going to get too ahead of myself. If this Georgia exit poll is even directionally accurate,
we're in a good spot.
That's a little hint of what happens at the end, but he got emotional right there. He's worked so hard this election, and his emotions are going to come out. But it almost came out right there. Keep watching.
there is, again, exit polls are exit polls. Take them for what you want. But just the exit polls in 2020 had Joe Biden winning independence by 20 points.
Remember?
Oh, holy crow.
Man, if we tie Indies in this state.
Did you see what I just said?
Does it rhyme with Miami flayed?
No, I mean, CNN just said something.
I didn't see what CNN
What do you
said.
got,
I'm
Charlie?
looking at the Miami.
Tapper is speechless right now.
I don't know what he said. I'm going to say mine first because mine's cool. Miami-Dade County, early vote or whatever it is, 77% of the vote in. So I'm going to tell you that in 2020, Biden won 53.4 to 46 in Miami-Dade. Right now, Miami-Dade is 55-44 Donald Trump.
Say it again for the people in the back.
In 2020, Miami-Dade County's final total was 53.4 for Biden, 46.1 for Trump. Right now, with 77% in Miami-Dade County, Donald Trump up 55 to 44. He's winning by 11 with 77% in Miami-Dade.
Hispanics, man.
What in the world?
That was a deep blue.
Biden won independent voters in Georgia when he won the state by 9 points. So we've seen a swing of 20 points towards Trump in terms of the margin, from 9-point advantage 4 years ago with independents for Biden
Jake.
to now an 11-point advantage with independents for Trump in Georgia. Jake.
Wow. David Chang.
You get a little bit more of it.
Georgia, 3% of Georgia reporting, Trump 51, Harris 48.
3% is noise.
Hold on.
Where
Don't
from,
dismiss
though?
me.
Yeah,
that
but again-
It's all over the place.
that
But again, that
includes
could be
part
the
of
mail-in.
Douglas County and also parts of Burke County, and it's almost all mail. We're going to get a lot of data from Georgia in the next couple of minutes, guys.
Mail in.
This Florida news is unbelievable, Blake.
If we're seeing an R12, R15, R20, like we saw in CNN's exit poll, if those extrapolate out, if those actually materialize in the election, we're going to have a very, very good night tonight. I mean, there's no way that we don't.
Yeah, so Trump is running 2.5 points ahead of his 2020 margins in Florida, currently leading Harris by 8.1% with 52%. Yeah, up 11 points in Miami-Dade County. It might shrink. It might shrink
I'm
a
in
little bit,
awe
but
of that. Like, the only way that that can be mitigated is maybe we just absolutely annihilated early voting in Florida, which I would believe because Florida has
and the early vote
by
comes in
far
first.
Florida has by far the most
he's on
competent
pace for a
Republican
10-point win
Party.
in Florida. North Carolina has closed. By the way, Georgia with 6% in, with none of Atlanta. I don't even want to say it. Trump is up 15 with no Atlanta. It doesn't mean anything. Okay.
All right,
So-
we're going to take a bold step, and we're going to call West Virginia for Donald Trump. And you
Yes.
know what?
And
Screw
Jim
it.
Justice.
Also closing right now is Ohio. I'm calling Ohio for Trump. Sorry, libs. I mean, Florida, it's just amazing how Florida just humiliates the rest of the country. 73% counted. They closed polls 40 minutes ago.
Amazing.
74% counted now. Trump is up by 9 in a state that we won by about 3.3 4 years ago.
In 2020, it was
In
only
2020,
3.3.
it was 51.2 to 47.9 in 2020. So
We're gonna
see what,
by the way, guys, I feel
that's
this
Vindman-
march.
that's
I
Vindman
feel
up
this
there.
march all the way up to the blue wall. Don't you feel this?
Matthews is another one,
Yeah.
another tiny county
We're
in
getting there.
Virginia, but another 100% counted 2-point shift towards Trump in Virginia.
Oh, these are Florida statewide. By the way, Florida has 76% of the vote in, none of the Panhandle, and Trump up 9. That's just unbelievable, guys. I mean, it's just. Collier County, Donald Trump won 66-33.
And Polina Luna just won.
That's good.
Let's go.
Let's go.
APL, baby.
By the way, they were trying to scare her, say she was going to lose. Yeah, I can confidently say that Florida's going to be double digits, too.
That's wild if that's the case.
By the way, Hamilton County in Indiana, major bellwether, it has flipped. It was 50-48 with Harris, and now it has flipped red. By the way, the Florida lead is 11 points now and no panhandle.
No panhandle. Like 80% in, 88% in. We're going to win Florida by 1 million votes. Jack, it has turned to 8. We're going to log it in. We're going to go Alabama, call it. Mississippi, call it. Tennessee,
call it.
Call it. Missouri,
call it.
Call it. Illinois, we're going to call it for someone else. Yep. Kansas, yeah, we'll call it. Why not? We had that weird poll. I'm going to forget that exists. Oklahoma, call it. I'm going to be respectful, and we're going to wait on Texas.
Do not wait. Do not call Texas yet.
Don't call Texas. Okay, we're not going to tempt the gods. South Dakota, call it. North Dakota, call it. And then we got over here some like New England losers. Yeah, look at our tiny states. We're so cool.
When's Louisiana going till?
And then we have New Jersey. Out of respect to you, Charlie, I'll leave New Jersey uncalled. People are like, oh, let's look at it.
No, that,
and then Delaware. I think old Joe's people. They're gonna turn out to vote for that guy. Maryland. We'll watch that Senate race. I'm not feeling great about that one, but no, Hogan, you were a trooper. And then
Why did Mitch McConnell spend so much money in that race?
It was a good dream. It was a dream.
But money that he could have spent elsewhere.
And
just
then,
leave that there.
So we'll be watching Maine, we'll be watching New Hampshire, and we'll be watching all those Rust Belt states that matter oh so much. But we just added like 100 electoral votes there.
With 33% reporting, Trump is up 9 points in Georgia. Not yet predictive, but because... Oh, wait, actually, we got Fulton County earlies.
Here we go.
Holy crow, they're not that good for them.
Let me take a look.
71-28. That is not great.
71-28 Fulton.
How
did they finish?
They
finished
72.6 to 26 points.
Last time?
With total votes.
But this is mail.
And so we're slightly better.
That's mail.
This is mail-in votes. So if day of is better for us.
That's...
Oh, boy.
Election decision desk is giving Trump a 76% chance of winning Georgia, for what it's worth. I'm just saying.
Amendment, was it 12?
It was question 3 or something.
Question 3. Amendment 4, right to abortion. Right now it is 84% in. Yes is the one we don't want to win. It is 57%.
They're not going to pass.
Woo!
We might keep Florida pro-life and no weed. Jack, how great is that?
Florida's looking better and better.
That would be huge,
Florida's looking better and better.
That would be huge.
I mean, and those are unpopular, supposedly unpopular positions. But apparently we need to change our metrics.
Yeah, and Georgia right now is 37% of the votes in, and Donald Trump still commands a 14-point lead. So, I mean, their rurals are going to have to start. I mean, their strongholds are going to start to dump. By the way, Trump is doing better with younger voters, up 8 points with younger voters under 30 since 2020.
And Arizona was 10,000 as well,
From
right?
which?
Okay, so Georgia, slight favorite Trump. North Carolina, slight favorite Trump. I actually think Trump's going to outperform that in North Carolina. By the way, those 4 visits that Trump made to North Carolina, pretty smart. They're pretty smart to do that. He saw what I saw, which I did not love what I was feeling in North Carolina, which is good. Pennsylvania, the New York Times margin, you know what it has right now for Pennsylvania? Trump by 0.1.
Yeah, I mean,
great.
It's pretty much
amazing.
See what happens
We've
there.
got to get this image up. It's a Twitter exchange between a guy Keith Raboy and Nate Silver from a month ago. This is on October 4th.
Put it up.
Let's put it up as soon as I can, but I'll start reading it. It's Keith says to him, "You are a buffoon. Minimum Trump win in Florida is 8 points, and more likely 10 to 14." And Nate Silver says, "Dude, you've got to stop huffing the Twitter vibes. How much money are you willing to bet on a Trump plus 8-point spread in Florida?" And he says $100,000. And Silver replies, "Have your lawyer draw up a quick contract, and it's a deal." Puts his email, "No contract, no bet, because you've been nutty lately and are a payment risk." And Keith says, "Ha, sure. How about you just quit politics if I win?" Right now, with 91% of the vote in, Donald Trump is beating Kamala Harris in Florida by 13 points.
Are you serious?
And that's the higher end of the spread.
By the way, you know that blue Twitter. Poll worker in Brookfield, Waukesha, Wisconsin, Plurality Red, is reporting 500 to 600 first-time voters today, reiterated all the emails we've been getting about first-time voters and turning out for Trump. 600 first-time voters for Trump in one precinct.
Worker.
That's a poll worker in Wisconsin.
Waukesha.
By the way, we are there's a 20% shift in mail-in voting to the right from in Pittsburgh right now. So we'll see if that manifests. We'll see. The map is closing in on Kamala Harris right now. What is happening live? Georgia looks fine, absent something goofy. North Carolina looks fine, absent something goofy. Florida looks amazing. It's done. The walls are closing in on Kamala, right? The walls are. I'm not saying that's a win.
We need a rust belt.
We need a rust belt.
How about
The New York Times gives Donald Trump a 71% chance of winning Georgia, and North Carolina is also very good. Again, we don't want to celebrate too preemptively, but very, very good chance of winning North Carolina. It's all on Pennsylvania, man. It's Pennsylvania or Wisconsin or Michigan. Let's go around the horn. In North Carolina, Donald Trump has taken the lead in North Carolina by 20 votes.
14% in. What are they doing in North Carolina?
Well, I think, you know what's funny? The western part has more votes in than the eastern part.
Yeah, 95.
The place that was flooded.
Literally hit
75% in,
Yeah.
95% in, 95% in, 83% in, 85% in, and then
wow! With 65% of the vote in, Donald Trump commands a 5-point lead in Georgia. The New York Times thinks he'll win by 2.5 points.
I feel pretty strong.
Senate race. Bernie Moreno has taken the lead in the U.S. Senate race in Ohio. Everybody, that is,
and there's a lot of red votes out there.
Oh no, the reddest counties haven't even reported, and election day is still catching up. This is in-person early voting. Polls in Arizona are closed.
We've got it. Polls in Arizona are closed. Also, I'm just going to call Texas for us. It's going
Can we
great.
Get Tyler on the
Big
stream?
old 40er there.
Yeah.
What else do we got?
Can we loop Tyler in from HQ?
Yeah. Texas, Texas
we're calling Wyoming for us.
Trump is destroying.
We're gonna call New York for the bad guys. Do we want to call Iowa, or is that arrogant?
No, do not call. I want to see for myself.
I'm going to call these parts of.
Do not call Iowa.
With Trump doing that well in Texas, Senator Cruz should live up to his namesake. Let's hope.
He already is. He's going to win.
We're at 195 electoral votes, Charlie.
Oh, wow.
No
the first drop out of Iowa. New York Times says that Trump's going to win by 8.5. Oh, wow. Trump up 7.5 now in Ohio, for all of you keeping score at home.
Where's Bernie at?
Bernie is, where's my Bernie?
Bernie B. Where's Big Bernie B?
Forecasted
Bernie's up a point.
Yep.
And that's really good. That means you control the U.S. Senate and a great man. And we early endorsed Bernie Moreno for the record.
It means we can replace a Supreme Court justice if one dies or retires.
It's huge. If Trump were to win.
What if we have a majority Supreme Court of Trump appointees?
God would be good. God would show his mercy to us. And
we have 500,000.
Members.charliekirk.com.
New York Times calls Ohio for Trump.
Let's go.
We can all get on board with that.
There we go.
That's a big one, everybody, this early. If you're at 9 p.m. Eastern calling Ohio for Trump, you're in a good spot.
Put it on the board.
Ohio used to be.
Guys, that is a signal to Pennsylvania. I mean, Bernie Moreno, the Republicans are going to control the United States Senate before Montana polls close. That's crazy. Okay? Texas, by the way, they're now projecting Trump is going to win by 11.
Boom.
By the way, can all those Democrat donors that gave money to Colin Allred get their money back? I would much rather be Donald Trump than Kamala Harris right now. I'm not saying anything's going to happen. Donald Trump is in the driver's seat right now. We were not in the driver's seat in 2020. We were not.
Nope.
We are in the driver's seat. I see a very clear path for Donald Trump. I see North Carolina going well. I see Georgia going well. The path is very simple. Allow me to just repeat it. He's doing 1.5% to 2% better with rurals. He's doing 2 to 3% better in urban corridors with Black and Hispanics. Democrats did not show up in massive numbers, and he's holding his own with suburbs. If those 1, 2, 3, 4 things continue, Kamala's going to have a tough time. By the way, North Carolina, Donald Trump is now projected to win by 3.5 points.
Yep.
So their big gamble on North Carolina is widening. Donald Trump is now projected to win Ohio by 9.5 points.
That's better than last time.
And he's now. So we're starting to see as the data comes in.
Clayton County, Georgia was 84.
Decision Desk. Oh wow, this is a big one. Donald J. Trump has won North Carolina.
Decision Desk is calling it
at 9:30 Eastern.
Wow,
that's big. Libs are not happy right now.
It's good enough for Decision Desk. It's good enough for us.
All right, step one is
to 211.
Can you fact check me on that? Can you go to Decision Desk's website?
I'll
step
go.
one and step two are done.
They called it.
A projection from Decision Desk HQ says that he has won North Carolina.
That is huge. Let's applaud, guys. That is massive. If at 9:30 Eastern, we're calling North.
That's when I knew the election was over. Keep watching; it gets better and better.
North Carolina. It is a good night to be in the Trump camp.
That is the first of the 7 to be called.
That's really big, guys.
Yeah, they did not want this to come that early.
No. This early, that means that is really big.
That means
they wanted it to be close.
Yeah, that means good things for the Sun Belt, and that means Rust Belt is looking way better for us than any of them wanted.
Per Terry Dietrich, they're counting earlies first. That is the aren't. So this is all earlies vote right now.
Early vote, and we're 1 better than we finished in Lackawanna.
Yes, and we're doing better in Dane with early. Now it might get.
Oh, you mean? Oh, that's Wisconsin.
No. I'm sorry. Yeah, Wisconsin might get bluer with day ofs because they could have more human beings there.
And you
right?
have same day registration.
Right. However, we had a lot of same day registration of working class Trump dudes. Right, Tyler?
Yeah, we
thousands.
And we're missing tons of rural counties still.
Yeah, nowhere is very high in Wisconsin yet.
Biden isn't going to sit very well with you. What they did to him, the way they treated him, the way they've been treating him this entire time, you're going to sit there and go, you know what? Maybe I'm not going to come out. Maybe I don't like Donald Trump. Maybe I'm a Democrat. Maybe I've always been a Democrat because my family's always been Democrat. But you know what? I ain't voting for her after she knifed my boy. I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's right.
New York Times is projecting Trump with a 1-point lead in Pennsylvania.
And that's gone up. It was
That's gone up.
Cliff, do you remember earlier when Bob Brady's sitting there in Philadelphia saying, "Oh, we got record turnout in Philadelphia. It's record turnout," and people are all texting me saying, "Oh, the record turnout, Philadelphia is bad. It's going to crush us." And I'm like, Bob Brady says that every single election since he's been alive.
That they drastically underperformed Philadelphia, and all the Democrats have been lying. We actually end up winning by somewhere between 2.5 to 3 points. That's my wildest prediction. Obviously, I still think this is going to be
by the way, the New York Times just ticked up to 1.1 advantage Trump in Pennsylvania. Points.
It keeps going up. It keeps going up.
You're not crazy, Cliff. I mean, you in Lackawanna County, it is now a 3-point race in Lackawanna County, Cliff. Michigan, New York Times projects a 1-point victory for Trump in Michigan.
Right now,
That's insane.
We're up to 4.
Blake, what are you talking about with popular vote here?
So the New York Times, they have a bunch of dials. They have their electoral college estimate, their who wins estimate. They also have a popular vote estimate for the entire country. So, going in, I think the forecast was Kamala by about 2. And, that's what she'd need to probably win the election, win the popular vote by 2 because we have an electoral college advantage. Right now, they have Donald Trump predicted to win the popular vote by 0.3%. He's never done that. We haven't had a Republican win the popular vote since Bush in 2004.
I mean, that's unbelievable.
That would be
earth-shattering,
incredible,
right?
earth-shattering.
Yes. Jeez, I don't understand. What?
Oh, no, I was just going to say, Phil Klein over at National Review has said, we're seeing a massive shift in the Florida-Puerto Rican vote towards Donald Trump.
That's funny.
While Harris won the demographic 52-43, Biden won the same group 69-31, meaning meaning Trump won by 12 points higher than Biden did the last time around. So, yeah, all of the stuff about the Atlantic and Tim Alberta and Tony Hinchcliffe and Alex Bruzewitz, blah blah blah. No, it was all a complete media fabrication. And so what I want to look at now is
the New York Times says that Trump is favored to win Wisconsin by 1.1 points. Win Iowa by 11. Hear that, Ann Seltzer? Win Arizona by 4 is the New York Times projection right now. Win Pennsylvania by 1.9. And where's Michigan? Michigan by 2.1, guys. Wow. Wait, hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Can you hold right there, Cliff? Ohio result. Is it true that Donald Trump won Ohio he won Ohio, guys, by 12 points, and it's still coming in? That's unbelievable. That's a good sign for Pennsylvania, by the way. Very, very good sign. Donald Trump is up 7 points in Iowa. Ann Seltzer should never be taken seriously. The New York Times says that he's going to win Iowa by 11. By 11. And she said that Kamala was up 3 in Iowa.
Did you see her?
That's a big miss.
You are a disgrace, Ann Seltzer. You did the bidding of the Democrat Party, try to bail them out on a weekend where obviously their internals were collapsing. Your career is over. That's all I have to say.
Do you remember
To me, the popular vote actually tilting Trump is the most remarkable result of
Has
this
she
night.
tweeted anything?
We're up to 0.8 estimated Trump popular vote win.
All the polls are closed, basically. The New York Times gives Donald Trump an 82% chance of becoming president right now.
82, and it just keeps ticking up a little bit every time there's a new dump.
On the initial, which we knew it was going to be bad.
Donald Trump takes the lead in Arizona.
She's only down 6 points. Withhold. They're missing 200,000 from what they reported yesterday. in
Race call, decision desk. Georgia has been called for Donald J. Trump.
Let's go.
Good enough
Let's
for
go.
them. It's good
Let's
enough
go.
for me.
All right, Charlie, back.
Georgia, the cake is baked, everybody. That is huge.
And we really need to pay attention to our
Elon just
election
tweeted game,
officials.
set, match. That's what
Let's not be
Elon,
arrogant.
Elon is sitting next to Trump. right
I'm
now.
not spiking the football till we call this.
And there's no spike in the football.
Yeah.
And yes, they can hold back whatever.
Iowa, by the way, the New York Times says Trump's going to win Iowa by 12. Ann Seltzer, the gold standard, said that Iowa was going to be 3 points for Kamala.
Yeah, just a chill 15-point miss in your final flagship.
I've got a.
New York Times is projecting a 2-point win for Trump in Wisconsin, and is projecting a 2.3-point win in Michigan and a 2.1-point win in Pennsylvania. Let's get Cliff back in. Can we get Cliff back in the discussion here? Blue wall is falling in front of our eyes, guys. It's falling. Georgia is done. North Carolina is done. We're not ready to say Arizona's done, but
Well,
We're not
Michigan,
through, we're not
Michigan
through
just
yet, but
New York Times just ticked up Michigan to 2.5. Plus 2.5.
we are chipping away with pickaxes at the blue wall right now.
So-
millions of us.
So
Per Biden White House official, U.S. Secret Service is preparing to mobilize additional resources to Florida in the coming hours.
he's it's only 5% in.
Silence.
the operative word from the Harris headquarters is silence.
By the way, New York Times has not called Virginia for what it's worth.
Decision desk projects Bernie Moreno.
Guys, we might watch the blue wall fall. We might. I mean,
Well, and this is a crash down, Charlie. This is
it's-
literally a Humpty Dumpty fell off the
Demolition
wall and the
derby.
wall came down.
yeah. By the way, New York Times says Wisconsin 67% chance of going Trump. By the way, this is happening gradually then suddenly. I want you all right now in the audience to remember what you're eating, what you're doing, what you're seeing. You might just be witnessing history right
Just went up 69%.
Yeah, you might. It's happening gradually, then suddenly, guys. They're running out of votes, and we have a lot of votes left. So right now, geez, Wisconsin is looking strong for Trump, man. That's a strong turnout right now for Donald J. Trump. And guys, I mean, Andrew, am I looking at what you're looking at?
It just ticked up as soon as I went to it. Here,
Holy
hold
crap.
on, don't here. Production team, put this graphic. This is a big reveal of an update from the New York Times tracker. Wow. Trump is projected currently, now this could move, to win the popular vote by 1.1%.
Guys.
Harris campaign chair says to CNN, "We'll see you tomorrow."
Oh, they went
There
to
we
bed.
go.
They went to bed. That's it.
With
Everyone go home.
70% reporting, Trump is up 4 points in Pennsylvania.
Everyone go home.
Yeah, they're literally. By the way, it's. I just texted the New York Times reporter. Can I read what? I'm not going to say who. And he says, I think that Trump's going to sweep all 7. That's what he said.
I see 3 in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And CNN was saying Kamala might flip that and take the state. Donald Trump is
How
up
much is reporting?
14 points with 90% reporting.
I mean, Berks County.
Berks County.
They're literally still talking about it on CNN.
Yeah, they've apparently
They keep bringing it up.
He's up
It's the
14
weirdest thing.
points. He has 107,000 votes in Berks County.
So I'm,
This is guys. I'm sorry. This is a systemic wide collapse. I mean,
Eric Hovde just added another 1/10 of a point. They just updated.
Trump is up 3 in Wisconsin. This in Wisconsin terms, Brett. This is a huge lead, isn't it? And there's still tons of red votes to come in, like a ton.
But they won't hit.
I'm trying to check
260,000
our
votes.
premise, guys. Brett, Cliff, what is her path? How many votes are remaining? I mean, I'm just trying to make sure we're not getting too high in our own supply here, right? I mean, it's according to the New York Times, 61% of Montgomery County in, 53% of Bucks County, Chester County 48%, Delaware 72%, but there's still a lot of red counties that have not fully reported, I guess. Am I right? Can we withstand the remainder of what they're going to drop with a 190,000 vote lead, Cliff?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I feel very good. We just saw some new numbers hit. I mean, I don't, these aren't counties that are 90-10, right? To be clear with everybody. I mean, obviously Philadelphia is, but I already went through that. Philadelphia, they've got 175,000 votes out. And even if we lost 90-10, that's not enough, to make up the difference with these red counties where Trump is going to win. And so, once again, I don't want to say we're ready to call it. We just need these to go a little higher. Once we get above the 75s and 80% in these power counties, they don't have the votes out there.
Yeah,
Donald
and by
Trump
the
is
way,
going to win this race in Pennsylvania, and he's going to win the White House.
Well,
that's bold, Cliff.
Harris cannot lose that. Why can she not lose that? Because 251 plus 19 makes Donald Trump president of the United States.
Let's continue to go through this.
Yeah, that's how math works.
Yeah, that's thank you, John King. Let's play cut 183.
Well, the crowd here is still large, is still loud, but a little bit more subdued. And the word that I keep hearing, it must be some new phrase that has entered the lexicon, is the idea that people here are nauseously optimistic. Not just cautiously optimistic, but nauseously optimistic.
Okay. Can I share a note I got from a reporter? I've got all these reporters hitting me up like, vibe check. How you guys feeling? And he said, how do you guys feeling? And I said, feeling good. I mean, is it ecstatic over there? This reporter asked. This is a reporter from The Atlantic. LOL. We'll see. Says, I'm at the Philly Dems party. It's bleak.
It should. Yeah. I mean, by the way, the New York Times right now has Donald Trump with a 90% chance of winning the presidency.
91. Nicole Wallace, which I think is too. It's just too good. We good with this?
Yeah, go to it, please.
184. She can't understand young men at all, and maybe their concerns. 184.
You go to the polls with the country that you have, and the country we have lives in two totally separated information ecosystems. Whatever happens, we'll have to really understand the information consumption that young men have and why they think that the economy will be better under Donald Trump when it never was.
Because it never was.
She can't understand it.
CNN finally agrees with us and says North Carolina's called. Yeah, we only did that an hour and a half ago. This is their game plan though. They're trying to keep election night from us. Slow roll it. It's just so bad.
But you gotta keep in mind that that's also for like the mental sanity of their viewers.
Oh, we just went up 1 point in percentage chance of Arizona, 81% chance of winning with no new data. It means somebody's on the phone being like, "This next drop is not going to be great."
No, they're freaking out.
.com. Let's keep this momentum going.
We got to play 188.
All right. Members.charliekirk.com. Play cut 188.
Yeah.
About this on this set numerous times is that you have a state where you've got a 6-week abortion or a 12-week abortion. I think theirs might be 12 weeks.
Yep.
But it's a state where women lost their reproductive rights, where there was a very heavy push to get women to focus on not putting in place, re-electing, putting back into the White House the person who was responsible for taking those rights away and restoring them. But that message obviously was not enough to get enough white women to vote for Vice President Harris, a fellow woman. This will be the second opportunity that white women in this country have to change the way that they interact with the patriarchy. And, God bless Shannon Watts, who has tried to have that conversation. But if people aren't receptive to it, and if people vote more, party line or more on race than on gender and on protecting their gender, there's really not much more that you can do but tell people what the risks are and leave it to them to do the right thing.
And for the record, TikTok was 1.7 billion views since March, just on our account.
I've told Charlie this before. I think the single biggest thing outside of Elon buying Twitter that happened this year was the double birds that TikTok gave to the Democrat Party.
Truly. But that's because October 7th, though.
Totally.
Because TikTok was making people not pro-Israel, and there was a lot of people that lobbied to get rid of TikTok. And then TikTok was like, well, we might as well go with the one team that wants us, which was Trump. And we were like, okay.
Overnight.
Overnight.
It was overnight, and it was the most jaw-dropping change in trajectory.
I'm not going to say it's over, guys, but I don't see the math. Charlie, I'm trying to give you doomsday. I don't know what it is.
The New York Times says Pennsylvania's at 75%.
Right.
The New York Times says Pennsylvania at 75%.
I mean, it doesn't really matter in terms of the math based on what else has been called, but New York Times has Nevada projected at 2.5 for Trump.
Are you serious? And it has right now at 3.8 to 4. It goes back with no new data in Arizona, by the way. It's this is just a pathetic third world.
Well, Nevada only has like 2%
still.
Yeah, just wait for Portland. Is this tonight, Young Turks? Let's play cut 189.
Iowa called for Trump, so there goes that nonsense. I'm gonna I'm getting revved up here on a significant rant. So, because Kamala Harris is not winning, and the people who thought that Kamala Harris was going to win a landslide are totally wrong.
Love you, Cenk. This is breaking news. 3 sources close to Harris are expressing concern that Harris's path to victory may become too narrow to overcome. One source at the Harris Friends and Family Party says her path is so narrow and she's not doing what she needs to do in Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin. The exit polls I saw hours ago are accurate. A third source close to the campaign says, I think we're losing this. Hearing word that Harris may come to Howard University soon, but not for another hour. That was 20 minutes ago. So it's in some ways, it's just a matter of time, everybody.
Granular.
Oh, no, of course. But, this is all a bunch of, what is it? Look, hold on. You want to tell what the cable news is? Cable news is this, okay?
Cable news
and then it's 193. This is what cable news is.
It looks like Donald Trump.
193. Play it.
No. Number 1 rule.
Here we go, baby.
Nobody. I don't care if you're Warren Buffett or if you're Jimmy Buffett. Nobody knows if the stock is going to go up, down, sideways, or in circles. Least of all stockbrokers. Right? It's all a fugazi. You know what fugazi is?
That's cable news.
Fugazi. It's a fake. Yeah, fugazi, fugazi. It's a wazi. It's a woozy. It doesn't exist. It's never landed. It is no matter. It's not on the elemental chart. It's not real. Right? All right?
It's not real.
Stay with me. Mm-hmm.
Yes, you
CNN is now called Georgia. They're about an hour behind you, Charlie.
Yeah, try 2 hours.
Charlie, New York Times is now predicting they're not calling Pennsylvania. They're using that funny word, but they're now predicting Pennsylvania for Donald Trump. Very big moment.
Your math is math. Trust the data, right?
88% in Trump's lead. Did Trump's lead just expand in Pennsylvania?
It looks like...
Yeah, 165,000.
No, I had it 100, but it was down to 162 because I've been tracking this pretty closely.
Do we want to color Pennsylvania red on the map?
No.
No.
All right, then we'll turn it back.
Absolutely not.
I'm not there yet.
It looks...
I'll tell you
jinx
when.
it.
I'll make the call. It's not there.
No, he's at 157 right now.
I'm not making any proclamations, but I'd much rather be us than them. Fox News is called George for Trump. I'm sorry, I can't say that without laughing. It's like, thanks. That was so 930. Okay.
130. I mean, she's got to make up 6 figures in votes.
86%
Charlie, it's just not
chance
there.
of winning Pennsylvania.
It's just not there. We've got the numbers.
They're at 86% chance.
Philadelphia's at 90% in.
Joy Reid is already blaming men.
And I'm checking it twice.
I want to be part of that.
And it's going to be a beautiful thing. But if we win, I'm not kidding. If it looks like we're winning, guys, it looks, glory be to God. I'm not kidding. We do not deserve his mercy. We don't deserve his goodness. And we'll say that as we get closer.
That's
before I get too emotional, Jack.
That's going to be a treat.
So I don't know. Pennsylvania is.
Pennsylvania is at 85% chance now, guys.
What a ride.
Come on, Charlie, let's do it. Are we there yet?
Right.
Do it, Charlie. We'll give you the honor.
We're not doing it yet. No. 2020 vibes.
And yeah, in York, exactly.
York just came in big. Big. Trump is now up by almost 200,000.
Are you serious? Oh, by the way, Alan Lichtam, who said that Kamala is going to win,
210
said that democracy is gone.
Trump is up by 210 right now in Pennsylvania.
When one of the candidates gets the most
90%.
The electoral college is broken.
Don't you hate that?
Hey, how's Ann? Ann Seltzer. I get really upset because she defended that thing so vociferously, and it wasn't just bad. I mean, that was like the worst polling miss in modern American history.
It's unfortunate and it got so much attention. I'm not going to accuse her of like deliberate misconduct, but it's just
90%
she staked
chance.
a lot
All
of
right,
reputation.
Cliff, I'm getting closer, man. Oh man, 90% chance of Trump winning Pennsylvania.
Listen, what's it going to take, Charlie? You need me to promise you I'm in Philadelphia County watching for the bands going in?
I need some more than 90, okay? In 2020, scars run deep here.
So the New York Times dial has maxed out for Trump.
So let's just.
Are you serious?
It caps at 95 plus.
Send that to me.
Let's just.
Daisy, can we move MAGA Mountain and get another MAGA in? We got let's get some more hats in. I got to sign some more hats for our members here. And by the way, Turning Point Action, we worked the hardest that we've ever worked towards anything in our life. It still has not set in what is happening because I don't believe it. That's why we're here all night. These are a bunch of crooks, guys.
Pennsylvania is now 95% likely. You've got Jack Posobiec here, another patriot who's been all in, working the ground. I'm going to tell you this. I think it's time, and if we call it, it's the White House.
We're
No
at 251 right now, Charlie.
Yeah, I don't know. Jack, what am I missing?
I mean, look, it's so Detroit is going to Detroit. Philadelphia, there's many things that Bob Brady can do. He talked about high turnout. We didn't see that high turnout in Philadelphia, but he could be referring to something. I mean, I can speculate, but you know, it still just doesn't fit the math. It just doesn't fit the math that there would be that many provisional ballots out. It doesn't fit the math that there would be that many excess ballots out. I don't see it. No, I'm just not. I mean, I could speculate as to all these other things that might happen, but I just don't think there are. I'm not seeing it.
Again, there's been a couple other groups.
Get ready for Trump's speech. He's coming soon, guys.
But this is such a huge boon for Wisconsin.
Breaking news: Florida just counted their votes again for fun.
They did it like 3 times. They've already done it 3 times.
Tyler, who is the last Republican to hold that seat?
Oh gosh, Brett probably.
Brett,
Guys, they just called it. They just called it for Pennsylvania, Charlie. It has
Fox
been called.
just called.
I'm just reporting it. Let's go, baby.
Charlie,
we got
what
Trump
is the
back
number?
In the White House.
What is the number
Is that it?
on that bar?
Is that it? Are they going to actually count the votes in Arizona now because they've given up?
Fox News decides Donald Trump is president of the United States. We've got our republic back, folks. Let's go.
Everyone stand up. Let's go. We're not going back. We're not going back.
Fox called it right there.
Holy cow,
God
baby.
bless
You
America.
gotta believe it.
They called Pennsylvania.
PA put us over the top.
Is the
Charlie.
president going to speak now?
Who's saying that Fox called it? I'm sure they did, but
We're seeing Fox call it live.
everyone's
Charlie,
saying it.
let me give you credit from right here in Pennsylvania. You were the guy, you and Tyler, convinced me. You said, Cliff, stop door knocking across the country. Go back to your home state. Own Pennsylvania. That will be the deciding factor. I thought you guys were nuts. We knocked 500,000 doors. We delivered Pennsylvania. And now we've got our country back. Let's do this, baby. Come on.
Let's go.
There it is.
Clean up, clean up, clean up.
Ah, the
Let's
run
go.
on.
Huge win. Oh my gosh. This almost seems a little surreal.
Everybody should remember this moment. Look, I'm gonna echo Charlie from earlier. Remember where you were when this happened. Remember where you were when you realized that the Uniparty and all of these, just the establishment, they did not expect this. And Charlie, you should have emotion. This is a moment. You totally reformed the GOP. You totally said, listen, we can't forfeit the mail-in ballot. You said it's time to actually participate. And look what you guys have done. Brett, what you're doing in Wisconsin. Charlie, what you're doing in Arizona. I mean, everybody across the country. Jack Posobiec, you were crazy enough to think we could win Pennsylvania? A kid from Norristown?
The fact that it was Pennsylvania, man.
And let me give some credit to some incredible activists too, because there's a history that's going to be told for a long time. But I mean, look, Pennsylvania, we are very lucky to have an attitude realignment and change, because what I call the national Republican apparatus that I know, Cliff, you've been fighting for a long time, would have completely blown this, right? And you've got the heart and energy and soul of a Cliff Maloney, of a Scott Pressler, of our activists. I mean, No for Micah. You talk about this all the time.
No is incredible.
No
is
incredible.
absolutely incredible.
That's the type of people that you need to turn this thing around and win. And
look, I said there was something I had in the bag that if we won Pennsylvania, I would reveal it. So I am going to reveal it now. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Everyone should come on up here.
So I'm going to reveal
Yeah,
it.
come on, guys.
I brought this all the way
team should
from
come on up here, guys.
Pennsylvania.
We should start like the Charlie
Just
Brown
in
song, and
case.
just like everyone start dancing.
Just in case we won Pennsylvania. I said I wouldn't even talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got tasty cakes all the way from
great.
Philadelphia, PA.
great.
Pass them around. Pass them around. We got the tasty cakes. The taste of Pennsylvania is here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because Donald J. Trump has won Pennsylvania, and with it is winning the United States of America. He will be the 47th president, the greatest president that America has ever seen. The golden age will begin, and Pennsylvania will lead the rebirth of the American Republic, just like it led the way for the birth of the first American Republic in 1776. It is commencing again.
Let's go, PA. Yeah. Good job, Cliff.
Let's go, baby. I want to thank all the PA Chase team here. We're all here, baby. We're rocking.
Look at there. Woo! Go on, Cliff. Let's see the crowd.
President Trump expected to speak soon. We have to give thanks to God.
Dream big again.
We have to give thanks to God. We have to give thanks to God. God saved Donald Trump's life in Pennsylvania. In Pennsylvania.
I just want to say what Elon Musk was saying. This was our last chance. I genuinely believe that with the way that they were changing the electorate. This was our last chance to do this. Everybody should be so incredibly thrilled.
We're gonna win more. We're gonna win a lot more.
Are we gonna win the House?
We're gonna get tired.
We're gonna
of
win the
winning.
House.
We still have that promise.
This is the first time all year that Charlie Kirk has had his full voice and been speechless.
And if anyone deserves to get tears in his eyes, it's Charlie. I think we all agree.
I think Erica was chopping some onions or something in the break room.
No one has worked harder than Charlie for this.
We gotta hear some words here from you, Charlie. You put all this together, my man. Let's hear it.
I am just humbled by God's grace.
It's all God. It's all God. God alone. God alone.
That's all I can say.
Decision desk has it. Pennsylvania.
It's done.
It's
Brett,
beginning.
Brett, how are we doing at HQ? Are you still in HQ there with everybody?
Yeah,
are there people
I'm
around?
still here. I'm in my office. I've had the door closed. I don't know who's still here. I should see. I should see who's still here. It's a little after midnight in the Central Time Zone. I just want to say right now, it's such an honor and a privilege to be part of this team. Our team at Turning Point Action is the best assemblement.
I want you to
of talent.
think back to January 20th, 2021. It was 2 weeks after January 6th. So many of our friends were in federal prison. And it was like the lowest moment.
I was there. I was right across the street when that all happened. I was right there on Constitution Ave when Biden was installed. No one was there. No crowd. Military occupation of Washington, D.C. National Guard all over the place. Fencing.
Oh my gosh, it's just like text. It's like text after text after text.
Yeah, I can't even look at my. I don't even
people
want to
are
look at
like-
my phone. I don't even want to look at my phone right
People
now.
are beside themselves.
I just
President Trump is about to speak. Excuse me. President-elect Donald Trump.
I want you to remember that we did not earn this. This is God's mercy on our country.
Yes.
You're on the Lord's side. He's not on yours.
NBC is saying Pennsylvania is too close to call. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, okay, NBC.
Well, and we've got in the hopper here. We've got Wisconsin, Arizona, Nevada, which we're gonna win all of them.
There you go.
And Michigan. Hey, they've only counted 23% of Maine's votes. The lady that was trying to kick Trump off the ballot said that she's not counting anymore after 23% in Maine because he's gonna win. So,
glory to God.
This is going to
the
be a
highest.
big win. This is going to be a large win. This is going to be a resounding win that gives.
And then they're basically waiting for Alaska to call it for Trump, but it's done. He's going to win Alaska by 10 points.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
We got to thank Jesus Christ. We got to think deep here. This is a spiritual moment. The fact
Guys,
that
I
Donald
want you
Trump
to-
was even the nominee was a complete miracle.
For
after the
every
Butler
one of
event.
you, for every one of you that did not give up after January the 6th, that didn't give up after the indictments, that didn't give up. I mean, Do you understand what we just did?
Look at Steve.
Do you understand what I mean? They put him in prison.
Look at that face.
They shot Trump. They tried to shoot him again. They took away his business empire. This is the most unbelievable American comeback story in the history of American politics.
They're going to be talking about this for hundreds
I hope you understand
of years.
what this is.
Hundreds of years.
There's nothing that will ever compare to this.
They're going to try to do it.
Charlie, put your MAGA hat back on. It's going to be in the Smithsonian now because of what just happened. There it is.
People are mind blown right now. This is, all over.
Now you're all in big trouble.
I have a different. We can have plenty of. We do not deserve this, guys. Donald Trump is this close from not being with us to
half an inch.
Half an inch to the right.
It's glory be to God. Glory be to God. I just we set as a team, Tyler, after that disappointing midterms, this was going to be the hardest we ever worked towards anything, and we put the whole apparatus in the arena. And how many people tried to take us out and tried to leak against us and tried to destroy us, and this team is the best team in the history of everything, and the team at the turning point. Everyone,
we've got
this is the greatest political victory in American history.
He's laying down the gauntlet right now.
This is the greatest. I just want everyone to go back in time when they crossed the Rubicon and Trump was indicted for the first time. Someone's getting a call, and it was like, remember, Donald Trump was in Blake. You remember he was in political oblivion.
It looked like the end of the world.
He was in exile.
Like he couldn't use Facebook. He couldn't use Twitter.
Yeah, that's right. We weren't allowed to use social media.
He literally
guys.
disabled his email
Social.
list.
we had no social media. He was a pariah. We weren't even allowed to. He wasn't allowed to use like Spotify. This
is the most unlikely of
it's
hero
the American
journeys.
people are the best people on the planet.
They are.
Like there is no country like this. And
from Elon Musk buying Twitter to liberate
we
Twitter.
asked the question, like, are the American people still there? Like, if you can hear me. And yeah, God had his hand on this movement, and he was not done with this country.
Nope.
And we deserved judgment. We did. And
grace.
It was pure grace. And what are we going to do with it is the question.
We're going to
the networks are completely melting down right now. By the way, what they're going to try to do is they're taunting Trump to declare victory and be like, well, Trump preemptively calls victory. It's not. It's done. It's over. What?
Fine, guys.
Put
This is
207
a
up on
state
screen. I want you to say, thank you, Lord, for this gift from the heavens. Look at this on screen. 207.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
I want to get the clip. Can someone get the clip of it? I want to hear it. I want to hear whoever did that. I want to hear it. By the way, MSNBC is running ads from The Giver. Psalm 107:1. Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his steadfast love endures forever. Everybody, this was not earned. Donald Trump was a vessel. You guys were a vessel. We were a vessel.
I can't wait to hear this speech.
So much work.
Guys, they did everything to destroy us. They tried to intimidate us. They tried to put us in prison. Think about what the lengths they did to us. They canceled us from Twitter. It was full Soviet there. It was the Soviet winter.
J6.
But like
commission,
right?
Yeah.
I mean, Tyler's under indictment. I mean, I'm just being like, literally. He's like, I'm just being honest. Like, this guy's like still standing.
We're having a great time.
Let's just be honest. This guy's like facing prison time, and I'm sorry. I mean, like it's just true. And Tyler, you know what Tyler did? And Tyler deserves the thanks of a nation. He went to work and like pitched a tent in Wisconsin and was like, we're going to take back this country. He's still facing prison time. We're going to get that all sorted out. No, I'm being honest. He's facing the whole thing is there's some hangover effect from the Soviet.
There's still But
by the way, they were thinking about doing federal stuff. Like this is, and by the way,
you and I know that very closely. We have
Steve Bannon and Peter Navarro did go to jail.
Let me
They
tell.
did.
Can I say something that's a little sombering right now? They're
unbelievable.
The Marxists are not.
They're setting the tone. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Fox, God bless them, man. You know why? It makes any of their nonsense that they could have done in the last couple of minutes impossible.
Yeah.
As soon as the networks are calling it, it's done.
The sombering
100%.
part. The sombering part about where we're at now is the Marxists are going to be more vile and more nasty, and this is the beautiful part about where we're at with our movement, is that people believe in America. They believe in fighting those people.
Okay, I want you guys to listen to this. Play cut 208.
The Fox News decision desk can now officially project that Donald Trump will become the 47th president of the United States.
Paul,
Let's go. Woo! Yes, sir. We are back.
We are so back.
My team just found this. We came closer to winning New York than they came to winning Florida. Think about that for a minute.
Wow.
We came closer to winning New York than they came to winning Florida. This is a transformational shift
This is a realignment.
in American politics.
But it's a political victory that our country has never seen before, nothing like this. I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president.
All right, guys, that was awesome. He was so happy because they worked so hard. The test of the movement will be, how will it do once he's gone? I personally believe the death of Charlie Kirk solidified millions and millions of youth voters across this land, and that if we work, we'll have 30 years of conservatism because of the work of Charlie Kirk. That's what I believe. We'll see. We got to work. We got to keep his legacy alive. And it's all through his Savior and my Savior, Jesus Christ. All glory to God. Always. If you like the content, give us a like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.